What funeral companies try to sell men, but what men actually want. My dad building a sand sun temple and explaining the backstory of it to random strangers. What you see after pushing super hard, but nothing comes out. Man tormented by mystery pizza deliveries to his house for almost a decade. The person who sent the pizzas. I mean, if they're free, I'll take them. Guys with beards, tall guys, guys who know how to cook. I bought an old iPhone on eBay and its last owner knew Jason Momoa. I cancelled a job interview today, just so I could follow this guy around. Man hides from police behind chimney. Your tactics confuse and frighten me, sir. Drunk pals floating on inflatable mattress are rescued 2 miles out to sea, but only panicked when they ran out of beer. Every time I think I've met the perfect girl, it's 3 raccoons in a trench coat who robbed me again. Man keeps writing pee-pee man graffiti on everything in Arizona City. Here's the chosen one. Nobody. Girls on Instagram. Men while shopping. 13 in 1. Jackpot. Who says romance is dead? Tracy, let's turn that delayed flight into a get laid night. If I find a cool rock, I'm picking it the hell up. Your girlfriend. Daddy, can you pass me the salt? Her dad. You. There is a mall in China that offers husband storage, where wives can leave their husbands while they shop. My dad has a whole album dedicated to my mum on Facebook. My boo girl. Every man goes through their struggles in life. Don't do it, man. It's not worth it. Man loses 24 kilograms by doing the deed daily 6 times for 5 years. And they called me a madman. Man returns to work after vacation with fresh, re-energized hatred for job. My grandparents regularly prank each other, and this is my grandpa's birthday cake. Dave sucks. My son got his report card today, and academically he did well, but his teacher wrote a note specifying he needs to use kind words with friends. I asked him about it and he said, my friends are dumb and they need to know. Breaking news. Man uses piece of wood he put in the garage in 1982 because it might come in handy in the future. My son gave me his watch for luck at my interview today after seeing I was nervous. The love I have for that kid is immeasurable. I was so proud of my wife for getting excited for a video game until I saw her handle a controller. Ugh, I'm crying. This couple had their pet llama as a groomsman. Swear to God I'm gonna flip out if my girl leaves one more of these things laying around in my place. You're the worst I've ever had in bed. There is no way she could make that judgment in 37 seconds. 99% of men could sit in this exact spot in this exact chair all day long and consider it a great day. How to start a campfire? No. Yes. Women. Can we please get some pockets on any garments? Men's clothing. We have pockets on our pants. I finally found a boy worth keeping, and he was disguised as my best friend the whole time. He did it! This is the hardest residential flex I've ever seen. Steve. Odd slogan for a kid's store. Wrap it up. Girls, you will never know the fear of needing to sneeze while you're peeing. Enjoy that life. Her. If we dated, what could you bring to the table? Me. 6 inches and $6. When your crush gets scared by a 3-inch cockroach and says, it was huge. Men are simple creatures. Girls' guide to boys. I wish they'd teach us more about Vikings. Dude, same. Man, stop wasting. They're definitely related. Look at those ears. Come on. At my mom's birthday dinner, and my brother just showed up wearing this shirt. I like older women, so this is my new couch. Let's be honest, I'm going to live and die in this thing. When everyone rubs your girl's pregnant belly and says, congrats, but no one tickles your balls and says, good job. Oh, I can. Keanu Reeves gifted the John Wick 4 stunt team $10,000 Rolex watches to thank them for their work on the film. I'm sorry, but this would absolutely slap when you have diarrhea. Imagine having somewhere to hold and rest your head while you're withering in pain. What your medication warning label means when it says, do not operate heavy machinery. What I think it means? I just think this or a massive truck. In 2017, a reindeer hunter found a perfectly preserved Viking sword in the mountains of Norway, which was just sticking out among the stones. A train hit a tank in my city. Guess who won? The train? My mate spent £5,700 at a club last night, and this is what he has to say for himself. So unfair, they pretend to love you. I met a boy at a bar, and he filled out the whole contact form in my iPhone. I have his birthday, his address, his mother's full name. He gave himself a custom ringtone too. Like my Uber was outside and he really took his time. Bro thought he was opening a bank account. This range will be studied one day. I'm actually quite glad he escaped being just the Twilight vampire guy. My belt when I'm about to poop myself. How many toilet seats does it take to stop a 50 car? That information is on a need-to-know basis. Frugal man peels bananas before weighing them to save money. Wonder if this is allowed. Should be. We are so advanced. They took this from us. They think this is a game. If you give me a parking ticket, I will end myself. And they gave a parking ticket. Women, how come we live longer than men? So weird. Men. I went on a flight that had a chat room for all passengers. After choosing a nickname, I chose Pilot. Gonna take off soon. Psyched. I'm not sure the pilot should be sitting in 23H. Just kicking it with my PJs. That's what I call the passengers. Today, I went to the park and saw a man. At first, I thought he was pushing his grandchild on the seesaw, until I realized it was his dog. Hark to her. Shook her hand like he met the Pope. Today, I finally did it. Peak dad. I took a mini WD-40 to the playground to tackle the squeaky swings that have bothered me for months. Satisfaction off the scale. My purpose in life is found. When Mario sends a pic of his junk to Princess. It me pee-pee. Egyptian man at the top of the Pyramid of Giza. 1981. Cigarette, fake Adidas drip, pyramids. This man has it all. Absolutely legendary photo. An interaction that could make a grown man cry. Sorry, Dreamski. We are playing friends only. I have to kick you. I'm friend. Don't make this more difficult. Awful fan-made posters. Awful, and it's the hardest poster ever. My fiance has never baked in his life, but made this birthday cake from scratch for me. Women don't understand that if a man is in love with you, he will do anything to make his girl happy. Little man finally got a PS5 after saving up his points at an arcade where we live. That's the goddamn dream. Winning the game console by playing skee ball. Good for little homie. Girls use their notes app to vent, write poetry, track their period, and just all good things. What do boys even use it for? I found out my husband has a hot dog counter on his phone to track his yearly intake of hot dogs. NASA has unveiled the next spacesuit that will be worn on the moon in 2025/2026. Unbelievably raw. This man is a hero. For $200, I'll show up to your house and give ridiculous quotes on projects your wife wants done. Here is a picture of my Christmas tree. It is still in the shed because it's November. The older I get, the more I identify with the men in these photos. I am an adult with adult money who purchases adult things. Her, I'm not that hot. Also her. Wow, some people take Monopoly way too seriously. Cheater, it's over. My inner 12-year-old will be giggling forever. Now that I know the Norwegian phrase for speed bump is fart humper. Guy standing behind laughing guy. Guy laughing. Me in 8th grade. Boobies. The Huamoa banana is a long and thick banana with a creamy texture. These bananas are a Hawaiian variety and grow up to 10 inches long and 4 inches wide. The banana she tells you not to worry about. Definitely worrying about this. Go ahead and have kids. They're the most beautiful and amazing things in the world. But I must inform you that this afternoon my toddler took a poop in an umbrella. Dad had a Hall of Fame mo. Wife just got diagnosed with cancer. If you love someone, remind them every day. Wife is cancer free. We are having a baby girl. Both her and the baby are and will be top shape. I'm blessed. In an attempt to reduce cleaning costs, airports in Amsterdam put a picture of a fly in a urinal so that men could aim at it and avoid splashing. It worked. The men, target locked, ready to destroy. Pew pew. Bzzz. What is Nike Pros or addicted tops? I don't know. Go play Legos, kid. I am right now. I got this new set. How it feels to see bobs. How I flirt. If you want me, I'm yours. I've been preparing for this for 20 years. Beat off. Don't worry, darling. You didn't burn the beer. Rules are meant to be broken. And they're also rules for a reason. Thick a bit. KSI. Cocomelon commented. Well, at least you tried your best. Somebody became a man today. My 4-year-old nephew has a bunch of food allergies, so my brother made him a birthday cake out of watermelon. How would you react if your kids did this to your PS5? If your own child gives you a custom skin for your PS5 and you're complaining, you're ungrateful. The insane details of the Hercules armor, which belonged to the Holy Roman Emperor Maximilian II, 1555. It took SC losing power to see kids being kids again. This is how it used to be growing up before everyone had a cell phone. Balance has been restored. There are 2 gorillas on my work bathroom wall, and my girlfriend and her friends all say they see 2 cats. I see 2 gorillas, don't worry. Men are so hard to please. Average 10 out of 10 for men experience. In 2004, Paul Walker secretly bought a $9,000 engagement ring for an Iraq veteran. Overhearing the couple in a jewelry store discussing their inability to afford it, Walker quietly paid for the ring and left. What's the most boomer complaint you have? I want a physical menu at a restaurant. None of this No, I like the QRs. It's way quicker. This style of pizza is called the Dragon Scale. It needs to be the standard for pepperoni pizza. Sorry boys, I don't feel like hanging tonight. I'm just gonna stay home. The boys pulling up to his house. I rented a house for my girlfriend, a nice vacation. But the only room with a view is the bathroom. My girlfriend is annoyed, but I have the feeling the boys will understand. Hi, I'm Jason, and this is Momoa, my new work email signature. Be advised, lack of planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on my part. Out-of-pocket letters from kids to troops over overseas might be my new favorite thing in the world. Ka-chow. Anyone else ever get a surprise poop when going to pee and think, I am not prepared for this, but I guess this is happening now. That'd be dangerous for us guys. Teacher. Plans trip to Jerusalem. Ew, Jerusalem is so boring. Boys. Medical company introduces hands-free automatic sperm extractor for donors. Imagine having a decent conversation with the gentleman next to you while the machine is milking the both of you. My nephew is 13 and starting to ask girls on dates. So he asked my brother what was the best way to ask a girl on a date, and he told him to find something they were both interested in and ask if she wanted to do it. So my nephew asked if the girl liked chicken nuggets. Husband. I saw someone at the store who looked just like you. Wife. Was she hot? No. Man blows up entire yard while trying to get rid of cockroaches. The cockroach. Tis but a scratch. I think they would survive a nuclear blast. Man already has whole sentence lined up for later in conversation. My wife is gonna kill me. This scary peeper. Call this MF. Matt Flannery. You got it, I'll call you. These days, anyone could be gay and you'd have no idea. Your cashier, your bartender. The guy doing the deed to you might even be gay. But he said no homo though. He lied. Nobody is putting gargoyles on buildings anymore. It can't be that much more expensive to slap a gargoyle up there. We used to be a proper country. My husband annoyed me, so I told him to go call his girlfriend. He called me and asked to speak to personality 4 because personality 1 is on some BS. Signs you're a man. Has a massive heart attack. It's nothing really. I'm fine. Catches a cold. Gather round, children. My time is drawing nigh. Whose dad is this? A fully restored Panzer being removed from the basement of an 84-year-old German man. God forbid men have hobbies. Girls, period cramps hurt so much. Average bull itch experience. My husband, a grown man, has taken Friday off so he can play his new video game for 24 hours. Love that for him. Same. Poor couch is terrified. Put it down. It doesn't like it's scared of heights. Her. He was probably thinking about other women. Him. My dog understands several human words. I don't understand any dog barks. He may be smarter than me. You don't buy alcohol. You only borrow it. This is where all your beer money goes. A tree fell on my fence, making the best of it while I negotiate the repair. I love bracelets, but I wish there was a way to put them on more violently. The guy who invented slap bracelets. I got you, fam. I pray to God I can be as cool as this dude when I grow up. Sex, every night. Hair, mullet. Wait, 178 coconuts. Wears shades day and night. What the hell, Chipotle? I came in 2 days ago and you got guacamole. I come in today and you're out of guacamole. So sorry, Marcus. We don't mean to guac in and out of your life like that. 2012. Take it off my hands. 4K. 2022. I know what I got. 18K. After a lot of howling and partying, they all passed out. I like how most burger places charge for extra cheese. Meanwhile, Fuddruckers is like, murder yourself with the cheese pump. We don't care. Not all heroes wear capes. Wisconsin man throws beer bottle at bartender when she changes Black Sabbath to Christmas music. This is why I don't get in my sister's car no more. She just drove off and left her bumper. Throwback to when you could legally gamble at Taco Bell as a kid. Guys be like, the man, the myth, the legend, and it's just their pal, Greg. We even wear shirts about it. I don't know about you, but I don't have any more passwords left in me. Literally is a beautiful name for a girl. Her sis is actually, and her brother's name is honestly. In 1984, a teenager named Zach Brown appeared on Wheel of Fortune and won $3,000. He spent all the money to buy a go-kart. He went on to become the CEO of McLaren F1 Racing. 1 minute you're young, wild and free. Then all of a sudden you're excited about getting this bad boy. Born to dilly-dally, forced to lock in. Born to arf, forced to woof. It just shouldn't be trusted with Amazon Prime. I feel like more dog owners need to see this sign. Extreme heat this weekend. If you're walking your dog between 10 and 6 p.m., please wear a fur coat and no shoes so you know how it feels. A Native American named Joseph Medicine Crow was fighting in World War II when he completed the 4 tasks required to become a war chief. He touched an enemy without killing them, took an enemy's weapon, led a successful war party, and stole 50 horses from a German camp. 1 year ago, still grafting. Damn, good work. If I use 2 pillows, is the top pillow using the bottom pillow as a pillow? The person standing in front of you is technically the person standing the furthest away behind you. Wallets are just pockets that we put in our pockets. Bobs. Dads are only fat because kids waste food and damn it, we're not throwing money away. I will not be taking argument on this. Trust the science. Just moved into my first apartment. What do I do now? I flew my bestie in for her birthday and talked my husband into holding up this sign. I know it isn't mine, but I'll raise it as as my own. I forgive your infidelity. I couldn't stop talking about this stick I found during a hike with my girlfriend, and she told me I needed to grow up. No way. I don't think she said that. The hub is now banned in Alabama. 17 states total. We are winning. It is not banned in Florida. I know this because I live in Florida and I'm on it right now. Does anyone else carefully choose the last bite of food you eat at the end of a meal so that your mouth can remember it? Boys are so easy to impress. Whale. Bro. After a long day of tours, photos, autographs, and being mauled by armed women, at the end of the night, this female soldier asked if he would take a prom photo with her. He came back with, only if I can be the girl. And that is how this awesome shot came about. My boyfriend really just sneezed sitting 5 feet away and texted me this. Is it rude to not say bless you? A massive Google answer. Dramatic as hell. How we look at women when they say silly things like, hey, that's my purse. Or, please, I have a family. Girls have no idea. Basically, girls asking a lot of not safe for work questions and wanting stuff from guys. What boys go through. Man in a meat suit is attacking people who are eating meat. Attack on Titan Season 2 looks great. After seeing an elderly gentleman walking in the rain, a Wendy's employee removed an umbrella from a table outside and ran to his side to protect him. You go to your boyfriend's house, and this is his bed. What are you doing? Marry him? It's Shrexy time. This is a good lady. Wife material. Tonight's winner. This looked like they announced him as a new skin in Fortnite. My nephew had an upset stomach for a few days. Once he felt better, he said that when he grew up, he would invent a medication that would make diarrhea instantly gone, and he would call it gonorrhea. And we grown-ups were like, nah, buddy, that name is already taken. My current era. I'm no better than an old person. Do not repost this image, or she will appear in your room at 3 a.m. And I'm reposting this, so lucky me. I'll let you guys know how it goes. There's something almost intoxicating about drinking 15 beers. Just a thought I had while eating some salsa. How salsa jars are generally shaped. How salsa jars should be shaped. But then they're harder to store. 2 years ago, I DM'd my Facebook crush, telling her I'ma take her out on a date. Last night, I asked to marry her. She said no both times and blocked me. Anyway, here's a random photo of a couple I found. Fellas, if she cancels plans last minute, just say, okay, and wait a few minutes. Then text her, actually I'm free tonight. And then say, oops, wrong person. Toy Story 5 and Shrek 5 are both set to release in summer 2026. This is my Barbenheimer. Imagine living here with the love of your life, having a few beers and watching Unsolved Mysteries reruns on cable. 30 minutes into my shift and a customer gifts me a sword of vodka for being a bro. Dudes rock. If you were wondering why the Bloodborne soundtrack was so fire, the person who made the Bloodborne soundtrack also made the Madagascar soundtrack, working on an app with a friend. Was stuck in development hell for like 3 years. Damn, what is it? Hog Tour app. Skylar, 20. To the guys over 25, I work a stable job and have my own place. To the guys under 25, I love Star Wars and have a fat ass. 6 teenagers were found living on Atta Island in the South Pacific by Australian adventurer Peter Warner, who was shocked they had been missing for 15 months since 1966. Here are photos of their life there. They even have instruments? Damn, that's cool. The way SpongeBob stands on this CD card is the most thug gangster thing I've ever seen. Like, wow, I want what he on. You want liver failure? Mika was born with a rare genetic disease called ALGS. He has liver failure waiting for transplant. I meant the car seat. Henry Cavill is apparently now a grill dad. Doesn't tolerate Hollywood nonsense. About to be a father. Likes Warhammer. Now confirmed to be a meat smoker. He really is just simply for the boys. My daughter just asked me how to spell squirrel. I found out she was writing a book. Now she's grounded for 12 years. There's bloody squirrels. Say what? I am dying to know what Jeremy and Robbie did to invoke the wrath of the professor. Sit quietly at your desk for a few minutes. Get up and say that was easy and turn in your quiz. Do not say anything to Jerry and Robbie. Australian man shatters the world record for planking by holding the pose for over 9 hours. 2 young construction workers in Estonia rescued what they believed was a dog who was stuck in a frozen lake. They then carried it to their car and drove him to an animal shelter without having any idea it was a wolf. My camera's last image before it broke and almost caught on fire. That's the universe saying, stop taking photos of me. You don't have my permission. This is my youngest son who works for Georgia Power. He just finished 14 days straight of 16-hour shifts and never complained once. He's back on a normal schedule as of today. Got home and fell asleep in the chair before supper. I'm very proud of him. Who did this? Honestly, why do I even bother with art? Nothing I do will ever be at this level, so what's the point. I'm really sad. Just have fun. Every guy's dream. At the age of 23, I stopped caring about that. I don't mind. I've never really was big into shoes. How I look at 4 in the morning, preparing to go execute bro, after his jobless R just called to inform me that his cheese is extra drippy, bruh.
My cheese is drippy, bruh.
A friend invited me on a camping trip, and I was all like, sounds like a lot of great hiking in nature, unless you're just renting a patch of grass to get drunk on. And he's like, yeah, we just drink on grass. And I'm all like, oh, thank God. Whether you like it or not, you're looking at peak dad fashion. He's getting ready to scream.
Damn it, where's the screwdriver? I lost it.
That was so cute. What? I'm not cute, I'm a man. That was so cute. I'm a man. Secret to a successful marriage is to wake up and be the first one to say, I didn't sleep well. I found out today that men have a healthy fear of geese, or think they can fight 20 at once. There is no in between. A lot of men are severely overconfident in their ability to fight a goose, when boys think their hair is long enough for a man bun. I hate a man with a group chat. What are you talking about in there? Bro, Liam Payne just died. You gotta stay inside for real. This is not even funny. I can't stress this enough. It's guys dying that we have never seen die before. Like, I'm not even joking. Alright, rest in peace, Liam Payne.